Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Tuesday, May 11th, 2021 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I expand myself according to my soul's truest nature. And I'm back right in time for the new moon. We moved to Arkansas. More explanation of that later. But I have to say, this is one of the most beautiful states I've ever been in, and I'm so divinely happy here. So thank you guys for all of your support. That being said, let's dig into this new moon energy. This new moon has some strong potency with it. So we have the sun and the moon and black moon Lilith all lined up working together at 21 degrees. We also have Neptune energy feeding in at 22 degrees. So this definitely has some strong flow, some strong spiritual flow, spirit and soul flow between the Lilith energy and that Neptune energy coming in. Now that Lilith energy, what I always say with Lilith is where we're called to go our own way. Lilith is the ultimate rebel with a cause, and her cause, the cause of Lilith, is soul. It's soul growth, soul expansion, soul lessons, soul work. It's the truest truth of ourselves. So Lilith, being a part of this energy, is reminding us to connect in with that part of ourselves. And we all have, what is it, like a compass within us that's like, yes, this, or no, not this. And we're called to tune into this. And that's part of tuning into that Lilith energy. And it's even part of connecting into that Neptune energy, because that Neptune energy will also guide us. There's like, we have our guides, we have our helpers, we have our higher self, we have teams of energies that are helping us find this divine path, find and work with that soul energy. And so this is a call to connect in with that, to root in with that. Now, new moon energy is where we set or plant seeds or intentions. It's when the sun and the moon are working together to highlight this energy. In the dark of the moon, before the new moon energy, we clear things out. And then with the new moon, we can, with this cleared out, like, I don't know, fertile soil, we can plant seeds, plant intentions. And speaking of fertile soil, Taurus energy is some of the most fertile energy. It really asks us to align with our personal worth, knowing that you are worthy of that which you desire. You're worthy of expanding into that which you desire. And it also calls us to pay attention to that which we value. What is important to you? So even just speaking of this move that we just made, one of my dominant important things is being surrounded by nature. And we are so supported and surrounded by that here. So what is valuable to you? What is important to you? Aligning with that in your intentions is very important. Now the Sabian symbol I have pulled up on my computer. The colors are going to change colors because I'm going to change screens for this. But this is so interesting, the Sabian symbol for this. So, oops, I'm pulling up all kinds of things right now. The Sabian symbol for this is a finger pointing to a line in an open book. And the keynote is learning to discern what in your culture and religion is meaningful to you personally. And as it goes through, it talks about a subservience to collective values, how we can end up subservient to collective values. And my thing is, there may be value in being subservient to collective values. And yet, with this Lilith piece that we're looking at, and even this Neptune piece, making sure that you're not being subservient to morals, to values, to worth outside of yourself, that you've really connected in with your truth, your worth, your values, and the seeds that you want to plant. Again, not planting seeds or intentions based on anybody else's life, anybody else's projections, which we have at the top of the card deck, projections in reverse, not based on any of that, but really connected into what is true for you. So this is definitely very, very, very potent energy. Now it's interesting too, because when we have Taurus Pisces connection, I always call that lazy cat energy. So you may find around the time of the new moon that you kind of feel a little dormant. And I would say take that dormant time and use it. That's a second from Luce. She's like, yes, use that. Use that to cultivate your vision, to imagine, to daydream, to create with it. What would you like your life to look like in a week, a month, 5 months, 6 months, a year, 5 years, you know, expansively, infinite timelines. What do you want? Where do you want your life to go? This soil is very fertile, like I said, and this is beholden to your soul. So be very connected into that, feeling into these energies. Now, besides this, we also have a few other potent things going on. The North Node and Mercury are working together. So really paying attention to your mind and feeding it into that North Node, again, that pull of your destiny, the pull of your vision, where you would like to go. Imagining, utilizing that. And it's interesting because we have the South Node opposite that. South Node's always opposite the North Node, right? But that South Node is saying, hey, and it doesn't have to be beholden to any other dogma, belief, religion, any of that. This is your energy to cultivate. This is your mind. This is your daydream. What are you painting? What art are you creating and painting with this? So that's really potent. And that energy is directly connecting in with Chiron energy. So there may be some healing for you, Chiron and Aries, healing for you as an individual in this energy. As you let go of like, well, my mother wanted me to be a doctor, but I really wanted to be a magician, right? Like letting that go and being able to tune into your own personal vision. So there's healing for us as we move through this energy. However, we do have Mars. So Mars is squaring Chiron, and Mars is working with Uranus. So with that square with Chiron, Mars in Cancer, you may find yourself getting stuck in comfort zone energy as you're trying to like move through, break through this. I love this because Chiron's hanging out at 11 degrees. Mercury's at 11 degrees. That 11 energy is master energy. So it is a call to step up. It is a call of consciousness. Now I have the consciousness card in reverse. So there may be some work that needs to be done there around your consciousness, around your thinking, old programs, old thought patterns, again, that don't even belong to you, that are these projections, but we've gotten comfortable in them. So be aware where that comes up. That Uranus energy feeding it, again at 11 degrees, may help you. You may get triggered in those areas. If you find yourself having like reaction energy, like firing up in you, that may be something to explore in and through this energy. Let's see, what else do we have? I think that's it today. I do want to mention, I've been doing the write-ups, but Jupiter at 29 degrees feeding into this, again, is really connecting in with that vision, and it's really eye of the tiger with the vision. You know, sometimes it takes a while for our visions to come about, and yet it's worth cultivating. It's worth holding that light. It's worth bringing like your internal sun, the sunshine of your love to that energy. So do keep that in mind. You know, Aquarius can be the far off future. It's not always the near future. And yet, Jupiter there is like, come on, bring it on, baby. Let's light this up. Let's create together. So do be very aware of that energy, supporting this new moon, supporting this vision. It's so supported in here. And I know we can be impatient beings. We want it yesterday, but there's a reason for the timing. And remember, one of the lessons this year is slow and steady wins the race. So I want to finish up with this. I do want to say that this new moon is bringing us into eclipse season. So I will be offering my eclipse readings. I only have a limited amount that I can do before time. I don't think I'm going to be doing uploads this time. I'm not sure how fast my internet is here yet. So I don't think I'm going to be doing uploads for those. However, if you would like an eclipse reading, these eclipses are in Sagittarius and Gemini, they start on the 26th. So message me about that. I always keep my eclipse readings about 44, so it will be that. And it's going to be first come, first serve. So, yeah. Besides that, you can book a regular reading, and the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. Oh my God, it's been so long since I said this. Okay. The better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power, and stay curious. Namaste.